So I want to show you also a little bit the beautiful bungalows here. This is one for 2 people. There's like 5 here for this little bigger size. And what I really love, look at this. It's my dream of like a round shape. And you see, it's TV is not even unpacked yet. And now these little doors here for me, see, it's a little bit challenge, but and now inside, this is just amazing. You see, this is a huge tub, and when I first saw it, I thought this will take ages, but then looks a little rustic, but you know in a moment why. Look at this. This is the cold water, and actually it's hot water that is being cooled down, and that's the hot water right from the ground. And look at this. So you can imagine, this doesn't take very long to fill, and it's delicious. The smell is, there's a little bit sulfur, but not very much. And I tell you, this is the best bathtub you ever had in your life. And here, very simple. So that's one of the bungalows. And then imagine you just go here a few meters over here, and see, it's just sunset right now. And here's the treatment facility. They do intestinal cleanse. They have a very good machine. Then they have, you see here, this is ozone for inner application of ozone, and everyday fruit juice and cleansing diet. And look at this here, very beautiful. Now it's not on, but when it's on, the water is bubbling in from all the sides and goes down the stairs and then flows out here. And this is the place really where it comes in. You'll see it's smoking a little bit. You can hang in your eggs, and 10 minutes they're hard. So I tell you, it's wonderful. And you can come here for the seminars, of course, but you can also come here on your own. It's about $70 for the double bungalow and less for the single ones. And I tell you, the people are very lovely to help you with everything, and also get your personal massage, get your personal food every day. So much from here, CoRe Lassi. Hello, Ellen. sorry, I'm late. Imagine, this is the best hot tub I've had in my life. I thought, my God, this is so huge, it'll take like hours to fill. And then I turned this on, this faucet is like unbelievable, the power from and then the water is amazing. It's like just perfect temperature. And then it has this like really dark color, but it's clear. You know what's in there?
Yeah, right now the water pump's being rebuilt, and so the water's normally much more clear, perfect clear. But the water pump got rebuilt, and so there's some soil that got into the line.
But it smells so nice, no?
Mild sulfur.
And actually, before the camera just stopped because it was full, but you said something very interesting I want to record. You said you worked in Germany, in Freiburg, Karlsruhe, with Dr. Schimmel,
Yes.
and this was Baden-Baden. So the hot springs in Germany is Baden-Baden. I was some time in Baden-Baden. I never went to the hot springs, but I think because it's expensive. But what did he say about what you said, that hot springs is really a key element for his therapy? Why?
He believed that he used his Pasco homeopathic medicines with Vega testing to be able to help cancer and AIDS patients and all chronic degenerative illness patients quite a lot. But he discovered that by taking them to his clinic in Baden-Baden at the spa, putting them into the mineral hot springs bathtubs, there was some kind of a toxic release for the person that he felt was he called it a lymphatic flushing. When the person's put in the hot springs at a mild temperature, he raised the temperature in the tub for the person over a 30-minute period of time, maybe 5 degrees every 5 minutes. Till at the end of 30 minutes, the temperature was quite warm, and they said enough. Then cool them off, let them come out, they'd dry off. We would notice that they would still be dried off, but they would perspire more like a sauna. He found that this particular perspiration was the body releasing all the toxic material that was causing their illness, that the homeopathy was able to drain out of the body, and that Vega testing was able to even identify was toxic in their body. So he said that with Pasco formulas, with Vega testing, was only part of it. The last part of the equation that made the therapy successful was the hot springs in this way. So I have stayed with this for 20 years.
And also you said, and it's true for me also, that he had been living in so many nice places like Fijian Islands, then Australia,
Hawaii,
New Zealand, all the beautiful places of the ocean. And for me, it's also, I love the ocean, but somehow the hot springs is kind of a good replacement for.
It made me feel that I'm not losing anything by not being near the ocean.
And what also comes from Germany is there like the Kneipp theory, that Dr. Kneipp, he said, go from hot to cold. But why? Nobody really could understand this until really with my philosophy of the reset. It makes total sense. You go from one extreme, the DLE, to the other, and this alternation is giving the reset that helps, like also to release the toxin. What is toxins? Is stagnation. It's stagnation. You see, and Ellen is here, the number one authority for the detox. So when you come here, not only at the trainings you can learn about CoRe, you can also learn everything that's there about detox. So it's really it's and then look at this beautiful environment here. I mean, it's the ideal combination of all the worlds. So that's first impression from here. I'll show you a little bit more later. So this is the temple right on top of the mountain that is overlooking the resort, our training center. And each morning, 5 o'clock, you will be hearing the chanting of the monks here. And every evening again. And I feel it's a very alive place here because it's every day, at least 3 hours of chanting. And as you see outside, people have a good time having some food. So it's really interesting here how the hot water just comes out of a little pipe here with this kind of pressure, and and look at this here. They have instruction, and maybe for people like me, if you want to put in eggs, how long you have to keep it, like for 5 minutes is soft boiled, 7 is half done, 12 is well done. And look at the power here. And imagine, this is only, I think, a maximum of a few hundred meters. And the Earth has a radius of, I think, 5,000 kilometers, something like this. So a tiny, tiny crust is hard, and everything below is boiling, and it's boiling, most is boiling at much higher temperatures, so that even stones are liquid. So it's wonderful to have this here. It's right next to, over there is our new training center, and you can come here, and it's very nicely kept. Look at this. And up there on the hill is a monastery. You are always being woken up in the morning, 5 o'clock, with chants from the Buddhist monastery. And then look at those ladies over there. They're all waiting for giving you a massage. So everywhere you can have a massage for about $5 per hour. Imagine what more can you wish for? Hot springs, massage, Buddhist monastery, beautiful landscape and nature. So come here next time we have a training, or before, anytime. It's for about $70. You can stay here in a double room. So even if you don't have a training, it's a nice place to come.